family. Welcome to Shades of Purple, a Prince podcast. So, on today's episode, I just want to briefly discuss my thoughts and feelings on some of the newest developments we've gotten from the Prince estate lately, namely the PurpleRain musical, the lawsuit that is going on with the Prince estate and two of Prince's siblings, and I also want to just briefly talk about the direction I want to go on the page, on the YouTube page. So just let's start it off. So the PurpleRain musical. So when this first came out, I was pretty excited about it because I saw it as a way for new fans to come into the Purple Kingdom, or people that, only know Prince because of PurpleRain. This is just another way of, promoting PurpleRain at 40, so I was all for it. But then there was an article that has come out about the person that's supposed to be writing the musical that said that this person did not like the original movie. So that made me pause because I'm like, what? How could you not like the original movie, but yet want to make an updated version of it in a musical format? So I was really confused about that, and I really don't. So now I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm hoping maybe they'll find somebody else that liked the original movie to do the musical. The whole concept of doing a musical out of PurpleRain doesn't bother me at all. But that bothered me, the fact that he was quoted as not liking the original movie. And don't be wrong, we know that the original movie had its problems as far as like misogyny and, with the woman being thrown in the trash can by Jerome, and the way the kid, played by Prince, how he treated women. Like, I mean, it wasn't even back then, it was kind of like, kind of cringy, So I can appreciate them maybe updating some of that material, but you've got to stay true to just about everything else, in my opinion. Definitely the songs, because in the same article, they said that they were going to use Darling Nikki, which was back then the most controversial song on the album, to cancel, quote unquote, cancel Prince. Yeah, saying that they're going to take Darling Nikki and they're going to make it seem like they're canceling Prince because of Darling Nikki, and then he has to go through of trying to uncancel himself, is basically what this article said. And I will link the article in the description of this video, so you'll be able to see what article I'm talking about and read for yourself. But I mean, when I read that, I was just like, why are we trying to cancel Prince because of Darling Nikki? They already tried to do that in the 80s with the parental, what was it called? The Parental Music Resource Center, started by Tipper Gore. I can't remember if that's exactly how it was called. But anyway, they tried that already, with the Filthy 15 and all that. So I'm just like, why are they still wanting to do that? So yeah, I talked a bunch of shit on my Facebook page about, these Prince fans saying they're not going to go. They know they're going to go. And I still feel like that. Don't get me wrong. I still feel like the Prince fans that say they're not going to support the musical, they're still going to support it. But now that I've, read some more stuff about it, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to say that I hope it falls through, because I really think that bringing PurpleRain as a musical will bring more Purple, new Purple fans, Prince fans into the Purple Kingdom. And that's what we want. We want to be able to continue Prince's legacy in any way we can. And this is a good way to do that. However, I want people that honestly care about Prince and his work to be involved in this project, and not just want to see it as a vanity project or as another, accomplishment for their resume. I really want them to think about how this is going to be effective or not of Prince's legacy. So that's to be continued. So next topic. So I don't know a whole lot about the upcoming lawsuit or the ongoing lawsuit between the Prince estate lawyers, Spicer and Londale McMillan, and Prince's two older sisters, Sharon and Noreen. But apparently, Spicer and McMillan believe that Noreen and Sharon are butting their noses in business dealings with the estate, and they have no idea what they're doing. And I think it's between Prince Legacy LLC and then the lawyers. And so, after Prince died, initially all six of his half siblings each got a piece of the estate. I know Taika and Omar, they gave their share to a Primary Wave. And Albert and Noreen, no, Alfred, not Albert, Alfred, who has since passed away, Noreen and Sharon all kept their shares. They did not sell to Primary Wave, because Primary Wave is an organization that owns 50% of Prince's estate. So now there's supposed to be some kind of infighting, and now there's a lawsuit because Spicer and McMillan, who both knew Prince when he was alive, and McMillan was a longtime lawyer of Prince's. So they've kind of been running, I think, some of the day-to-day operations of the estate, if I'm not mistaken. And Sharon and Noreen, who are, I think, both in their 80s, I believe, are trying to kind of stick their noses and stuff and don't exactly know what they're doing. I mean, and I know that, they have every right to, like, have some kind of creative input on something. But I mean, if they're not business women, I really don't think that they should be doing a whole lot of, like major decision makings when it comes to the estate, only because, they're not in the business. I mean, they could, do their research or, try to, seek other advisors, and maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're having people that are like, in their ear telling them, okay, this is what needs to be done. And so I don't know, but it makes it seem like there's some kind of friction within the estate between these two parties. So I don't know. Hopefully this will be resolved and it won't affect anything coming out for the 40th edition for PurpleRain this year. I pray it doesn't, because that would be very disappointing. Because right now, all we know is we're expecting some type of update to the Super Deluxe Edition that they put out back in 16-17. I think they're probably going to, this is my prediction, I think they're probably going to try to reissue that and maybe add some new remixes and maybe even a few unreleased tracks that were recorded around that time. I know that there's supposed to be a book, PurpleRain 40th Anniversary Edition, that's supposed to be coming out in May. So I don't know if they're going to put that book in with the new special edition and have it as a package like they do with all the other special deluxe editions or super deluxe editions. So I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but whatever it is, of course we're going to buy it. And I just really hope that it's good. I know that PurpleRain is the big thing for the estate this year, but also this is also the 20th anniversary of musicology. And so I would also kind of like for them to maybe do something with that. I doubt they will, because the focus is going to be on PurpleRain. But I would like to see them do something with that possibly later on in the year. Another thing that I would like for them to do this year is that, since they're focusing on PurpleRain, the album, I want them to reissue the movie and maybe add in some of those deleted scenes, those infamous deleted scenes from the movie. I would like to see those, like the barn scene where Prince and Apollonia are supposed to be getting on in this barn. And then another scene where Prince punches Jelly Bean Johnson in the face at the warehouse where the girls are rehearsing with Morris Day and Jerome. So those are only like two known deleted scenes, but I imagine that they have quite a few more, because originally the movie was supposed to be almost 3 hours long. So I'm hoping that they will maybe add some of those deleted scenes, but I don't know. I really don't think that's going to happen. They may try to get PurpleRain, the original movie, back out in theaters as to distribute. That would be cool. July 27th is when it premiered back in 1984, and that does fall on a Saturday this year. So that would be great if they had PurpleRain in theaters just for that one day, July 27th, all across the country. That would be great. Here where I am in Arkansas, we actually already played Purple Rain at a theater that I work at part-time. And my manager asked me recently if about the 40th anniversary, and so they may end up playing it again here in Arkansas this summer as well, because I was like, yeah, it's the 40th anniversary. You definitely need to play Purple Rain again, especially with talk of the musical coming out, and a lot of people in the Prince camp are just not happy about it, and I'm also now on the fence about it as well, like I said earlier, but we'll just have to see what happens. So moving on, I'm going to now talk about a little bit about what I want to do with my YouTube channel. So I think videos like this, I'm going to do face-to-face. You'll see my face. But the actual podcast episodes, I think I'm going to stick to Spotify for those and just have them up like I do now, like all the rest of them, where you won't see my face. So the only time you'll see my face is when I do like informational videos like this, or if I'm going to do reactions, which is another thing that I want to do. So start sending me your reactions. Of course, Prince reactions will take priority, but I will take other reactions. So I'll do Michael Jackson. I'll do even artists that are out now. Whatever you want me to react to, I will react to just about. I'm trying to figure out, I'm still new with the whole editing thing. So please, please, please give me some grace, okay? But I do have some great things coming for the channel. So also continue to follow the podcast on Spotify as well as YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram. So we're somewhere everywhere right now. So I guess that's it, guys. So I will see y'all at the next video. I've got some countdowns coming up. I've got a top 10 favorite television interviews by Prince coming on the podcast. Let me see what else I got. I've got some other stuff. I got some more book reviews coming up down the pipeline. So just stay tuned, you guys. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace and be wild, and may you live to see the dawn. Bye.